Online. Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, 5:31. I'm 1 minute late. Never late. I'm never late. And I have a special guest on my phone. In fact, for right now, I'm going to put her on speakerphone. Oh, yeah. Okay, you are on speakerphone. I just got to turn you on. Okay. It is 5:30 Wednesday night, p.m. Pacific time. Log it. There we go. Elizabeth, you can see me. Hi, everybody. I am live coming. There we go. I can see me. So drop me a comment. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Diane. I'm in a couple of groups. I'm on YouTube. I got a special guest. Hi, Lisa Larson. Hello, Becky, Elizabeth, Connie. Oh, and Linda. By the way, I got a guest, but I guess you know it's Linda. Listen, Linda, I'm going to bring her in just a minute. I'm back. I was off for a week. Last week, I joined. I told you I would be here. I lied because there was a flood in part of my home. And I'm a single, helpless female. I am not a single help. I am single. I'm not helpless. All has come to fruition. It is Wednesday night. I just couldn't go live because at that time I had the whole city out in the front taking care of that end. I had the plumber here. So I'm back and I'm excited to be creating tonight with you. Today in the beginning, and we had, I have a special friend on line. She happens to be on speakerphone at the moment because we did a sound check, a video check. Everything was working. And then I said, okay, call back in 10 more minutes. And then I'll go scarf some food down. And she called back and she can't hear me, which is fine because now we're on speakerphone. So, and there's a lot of people, if you're in Wisconsin or the Wisconsin area, you're going to want to be listening to this. I'm going to bring my special guest here. Okay. We might get feedback. I'm going to mute her.
Hello.
Okay, Linda.
Hello.
Here. Okay. See, I'm getting feedback. Linda, can you hear? Oh, Linda, can you hear me here?
I can hear you and I don't have feedback.
Okay. So before we go on, because Linda and I are just two amazing women trying to do the best we can in the world of technology. This is Linda, the owner of Valley Stamp and Scrap. I'm getting a little feedback. Are you guys, can you hear us?
Wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it. We get a delay. Oh yeah, we're not. Thank you. Somebody said, I can't believe you're helpless with anything. There's a lot of stuff I'm helpless with.
There is feedback.
There is feedback. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to just do one thing. I'm going to stop that. Okay. There is feedback. Is any of that better? Yes, there's feedback. Can we live with it? I have Linda on speakerphone because she can't, just small bit, but it's okay. Can you guys live with this for 5 minutes? Linda, you can still hear me, right?
I can still hear you with no feedback.
Okay. Okay. Is it just horrible that you can't? It's better. All right. I moved the phone. I took care of another camera. Mine is fine. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what is going on. People can live with it. 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. So I want to introduce you to Linda, the owner of Valley Stamp and Scrap. The big news is we have finally figured out when I will be in Wisconsin. I'm a Midwest girl, born and raised, but I root for the Lions. She roots for the other team.
Whatever.
So, in fact, the deal is this. I'm going to Wisconsin. Hold on, Linda. I have show and tell. I will be in Wisconsin for 4 classes over 3 days. Mark your calendars for September 22nd through the 24th. I have 4 classes. Let's see if I can do these in order of which I am teaching them. Number 1. I will be teaching a Jelly Arts image transfer and backgrounds workshop in an art journal. Number 2. I don't remember. Oh, here's the one I'm most excited about, but don't tell anybody. I will be, I know, I love them all. I will be teaching this mixed media piece. I'll share that live in just a moment. That's number 2. So I will be there teaching on Thursday. This is Friday. On Saturday, we're going to kick off the morning with this class. We're going to do my morning meditation art journaling workshop. And then I have the 4th class, the 2nd class on Saturday will be a postcard class. So without further ado, the signups are open. Oh my God. People are saying go Green Bay. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with that.
Yay.
All right. So Linda, why don't you talk and tell them, and I have links while you're talking.
Thank you. Thank you. Ironically, although everything's okay except me hearing it through the phone, is I can't figure out how to comment to paste in a link. So
I'm pasting.
You go ahead and paste links. Tracy and I have been talking about this forever, literally forever, and the fact that it's so close is just amazing. It is really just amazing. The one thing I want to mention tonight, and then we can talk about it more in the future by messages and whatnot, is we are working to find a good hotel for those of you who are traveling in to stay at. Unfortunately, the hotel that I have Tracy at has an event that weekend, and I literally got Tracy the last room in the hotel. And I know, but it was
okay. But Linda, if everybody goes to the other hotel, you can drop me off there at some point, and then I will go there and visit.
And if it works out, just on a side note, tangent like a shiny squirrel, is if I can move you to that same hotel, I will move you to that same hotel. But I really need to have you have a place to rest your head. And so right now you have a place to rest your head and play mini golf. And there's a couple other things to do there too. So I am working on hotel arrangements for students who travel in. So that is absolutely on deck. This is just when you're going to show the sample in a minute of that 2nd class, Friday's class. I mean, I could literally just die. It's so awesome. It is.
Okay.
Just show it. Oh. Yes, Karen, it is putt-putt golf.
Okay, so here's the thing about this. The most exciting part about this is I personally cut out every one of these. Okay, right now they're separate, but they'll be together. I personally cut out every one of the surfaces, and they have my name on it. And they're wood. And they smell really good.
Yummy.
Yes.
Amazing. It is. Those are so cool. I don't ever like to play favorites regarding classes because all the classes are going to be awesome. But that one, because it's literally branded Tracy. I mean, it's literally branded. And that is just amazing to me. This is just going to be so much fun. And again, if you're not familiar with the website, valleystampandscrap.com, when you go there, if you have any questions, you can message me right through that website if you have questions about the classes. But I would say, get registered. Definitely get registered because I feel like this one might be just a little bit popular.
The good news is that's not the good news. It is limited seating. Her store can only have a capacity of so many people. We can make some extra room,
yes,
but we're not going to pack people in where I can't get to people.
Right.
Yeah, I need to be able to. So I'm going to warn you already, Linda. Karen Beckelman already signed up. I know Karen and Connie. I love them dearly. I wish she was bringing Connie, but Karen, I think, has signed up for 2 of the classes. So that's good news. I did a blog post today, which I probably can share. I linked all 4 of the classes. Every one of them you can sign up for now. Once the class is filled up, the class is filled up, because I'm not going to sit people on top of one another.
No.
That's a thing I have. I like to be able to get to everybody, and I'm excited to go to Wisconsin and spend. Now, I'm going to say one last thing before I let Linda go. Linda is a very high energy, hardworking woman. I'm not sure how her husband Ed is going to do for a few days with the 2 of us in the same space.
He's going to need a nap. He's definitely going to need a nap, but he will be a trooper. The thing that you need to know about Ed, and some of you do know him who are watching, is he's an absolute and total introvert. He is very quiet, but he's also patient. So it will drive him nuts, but he'll put up with it. He will. Plus, if we buy him some beer, that will help.
Oh, amen. I love you already, Ed.
See how that goes?
Okay, so, Linda, I know you have to go and I have to go, because I am going to do a free demo and talk about some other things. I just want to thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The one great thing about working with somebody like Linda is I can call her and just like bounce stuff off of her. Right. We started brainstorming this, and then we had to delay it due to all the travel BS that was going on. We just couldn't do it, and we moved it, and now we're booked. We're doing it. I'm coming.
Yay! If anybody needs anything, you now have ways to get in touch with me. I will put in a teeny tiny plug. Make sure you're following our Facebook page, the Valley Stamp and Scrap Facebook page. Make sure you're following that. We go live somewhere between 4 and 6 times a week, and we'll talk more about Tracy's classes. As we get closer, we get more excited. So make sure you're following on Facebook so that you don't miss anything. And I am going to hurry home to my dogs and bring this back up again so that I can watch the free demo.
Okay. And make sure Jan is texting or tagging me in the morning, and I'll pop in there. And I'm going to go live. I'm going to hijack her Facebook page and do a live demo at some point.
Yay.
Okay.
Super. All right. You're going to cut me off, right?
Goodbye.
Yeah. You're playing the music off. Or I have to go now.
Wait, I don't know how to cut her off. Okay. Bye. Okay. Oh, I got to hang up. Bye, Linda. Love you. Okay. So that was, thank you. Are we back? Can you hear me? All good. I'm going to actually add another camera while we're talking. Okay, good. I can add my other camera. Thank you. Now, here's the other thing. I got a lot of messages. I'm going up to the Midwest. It's been hard to travel this year. I don't want to cancel on anybody. I am going to the Midwest. I'm going to go down to the middle in Fort Worth, and I'm going to be doing my retreat, Tracy Time. This is a weekend of fun creativity. You are with me the entire time, whether you like it or not. I will be October 7th through the 9th at my retreat in Fort Worth, Texas. So if you were looking to be with me live, by the way, I will be cutting out custom surfaces. Somebody was asking, what are the chances of some of this being online? I have to talk to Linda. I will bring more online classes to you, especially now that I can cut out my own surfaces and do what I want to paint. That's what I want to do. I've been real crazy about this. October 7th through the 9th. I hope I have that right. October 7th through the 9th. I am designing those classes now. I put, you can ask anybody who went to this event last year. I put every stitch of my world into that event. And so does my business partner. So does my team. And I've already designed 3 of the 4 or 5 classes, but it's a weekend. You are submersed in art. That's it. I covered that. Okay. We talked about, look at this. Like, look, I cut things out now. So I have been going crazy. All right. I'm going to say one last thing. Every Wednesday I am free. I do a free demo. It is free. I'll do something quick and easy and fun and prove to you that creativity is relaxing. It brings your blood pressure down. It is a release. What else can I say? It's my outlet. It's my escape. Last night I taught a class. I'm going to be real quick about this. You can watch my live from this morning. I taught this class last night. It was a really fun class. Okay. Joanne, Tote Back Lady, is here. So I'm going to tell you this real quick. I painted this last night live in a class. I actually loved this better than I even love this, but it says create art. And I have, on top of my house having a plumbing issue last week, the following morning, I woke up to dreadful news that a dear friend of mine had a stroke. And I'm very close to this family. And I shared the GoFundMe. How this has to do with art. This friend is the person who put me back on my life and creativity. She propelled me back and said, please go paint, while she was going through her second bout of cancer. Well, her husband had a stroke last Sunday. I can hardly say this without tears in my eyes, but I taught this class at the last minute. In that class, I said, I'm going to give this bag away, or I'm going to auction this bag off, or I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do with this bag, but if somebody wants to offer me money for this bag, I will donate that money to the family. I have already donated. I'm not making a casserole. We don't do that. I don't do that. I've already donated money, the best I could possibly give, but sometimes art from your heart is the best gift ever. So the lovely lady, Joanne, raise your hand or just post a comment, said, I'll pay $50 for it. And I was like, I don't even know if I should take her money. Do I accept that? It was a very last minute, I don't know how to make it happen thing. I got offline and I messaged her privately and just said, I will accept your $50. I will donate that $50. Please send an email to me. Within 2 minutes, that lovely Joanne, who I keep calling Bag Lady Joanne, I don't think I should call her that, donated not $50. She donated $100. She donated $100 in honor of her niece, who at 37 suffered a stroke as well. And that road to recovery is not easy. Mark Scott is actually the primary breadwinner, money. I don't know. Just forget what I said. But anyway, so within 5 minutes of being done, this is going to Joanne. If anybody wants to offer me more than $100, I don't care, $50, $10, whatever. I'm going to put my email up. I hope I'm going to put my email up. I will paint another bag. I will, and by the way, we did that within 5 minutes. She Venmo'd me. I Venmo'd Darlene, sent her a receipt. She said, you don't need to send me a receipt. I'm paying the postage. I don't care about any of that. I have one more bag left. If you say to me, my favorite color is green and my favorite color is purple, I'll paint it green. I'll paint it purple. I haven't painted it yet, but I figured if I can donate a little bit more money, I will do that. I'm putting my email there. You can also contact support@yourartfuljourney.com. That money is going directly to the family to support them during this hard time, because Mark is an architect. He's a sole proprietor. He wrote the plans to my bedroom. And one of my greatest, nearest, dearest friends. So that money will go direct. I'll send you proof. I'll Venmo. They Venmo. Okay. I'm not. I'm not in it. I just am giving. That's it. Okay. Also, art journals are on my website for 25% off. Sue Miller bought them. I discovered that there was a little glitch. If you only order one journal, the cost of the shipping exceeded. So I refunded her the money, but I left them 25% off. I do have a GoFundMe for them. I do. I don't have. Yeah, I do. Oh my God. I'm going to give it. I am not that person. But today I'm going to be that person and I'm going to give it. Thank you very much for asking. I'm looking. It's all over my personal page. I'm going to share the GoFundMe. You are more than welcome to give. I do want to say I have noticed and I have gone in and I have seen Glenda. I know several of the names. You can give direct. Okay, thank you. And I hope I did that right. All right. I don't know if that went. Okay, hopefully that works. All right, now we are going to paint. I wasn't joking. Every week I do something for free, and usually you can tune in at 5:45. Are we painting fire and water tonight with watercolors? I said that last week. I'm sorry, Judy. I did not see that. Oh, because I had fire and water last week. No, I'm not painting that. It's been a tough week, Judy, and as much as I want to remember it, I want to be done with that. Glenda, you're here. I can tell you a story about Glenda. She's the good witch from Wizard of Oz. No. All right. Glenda and I have history, don't we, Glenda? Thank you for giving. Thank you. Every dime counts. I gave more than what I know I could possibly afford, but why not? All right. So every week I do a free demo, which I'm going to do if I can get this tape separated. I know I love it. Let's just go through some of the pages that have been painting lately. So here we go. You don't want to see me, do you? I'm done. Hold on. I want candy. All right. So these are the things. Oh, wait a minute. Obviously, I'm a little disorganized at the moment. All right. These are things that I have painted. I have this journal, by the way. You can buy this. I think this might have been the last thing we did. I think I like it that way. I'm just painting. This was our mixed media night, the last one. I have got. So this, we're going to paint. I don't ever plan what I'm painting. I'm going to be using watercolors. I'll use this 8x8 watercolor pad. This is 25% off on my website. This is the fun. You don't need a ton of time. You just need the ability to want. I loved this night. Okay. Oh, this is a sneak peek. Your Artful Journey. Who loves tea? I do. This is a sneak peek. Actually, that might be this month. Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to bind this all up when I'm done. Okay. All right. Let's paint. Any questions for me before I begin? I've just come off a full day of working. What is that? Why is there a blob on my, oh well. All right, I'm going to tape off my edges. Uh-oh, I don't want this tape. What am I doing? Sorry. I don't want that tape. I was kidding. I didn't want that tape. All right. Ooh, I think that's better. I might need another light. All right. Oh, I literally just looked at my phone and I thought Linda was still there. Sorry, I got to set up my other camera. I didn't know if I would be able to do all this. All right. And that will get me some light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Okay, yep, sorry. Back to that painter's tape. All right. I realize the other one I bought is incredibly thick. All right. Why do I use painter's tape? It gives nice, clean lines with watercolors. I'm probably not your most... Linda, did she fly home? Does she live? Linda, do you have a George Jetson like briefcase that got you home in 7 seconds? God. How did she get home that fast? All right. The music, by the way, is free. I do take requests as well. What do you want? What do you want to paint tonight? Oh my gosh, she lives a half a mile. Okay, she did fly home. All right, what do you want to paint tonight? Do you want black and white? Do you want? I would do fire and water, but after last week, the joke about last week was my house flooded. There was a fire nearby, so it was just one thing after another that really affected my well-being last week. But the bottle of wine my friend brought over helped. All right. So let's see. Color. Okay, we got color. All right, I heard color. So let's do color. This is my, I'm going to use this set. Can I, oh, I gotta leave that there. All right. I'm going to get some color out and I'm going to grab a watercolor brush. I'm not a snob about brushes, but I love me a good watercolor brush. I'm going to go this. Oh, I'm going to go this one. This is my favorite. All right. Oh, golly. I have a fan going, so things are going to dry quickly. I'm not going to pre-wet the page. I should pre-wet my watercolors, though. I got a set of Daniel Smith watercolors out. I will grab a couple of others just so they're nearby. Oh. Like here, I'll just use this Sennelier set. What is the name of the set I'm using? This is the Daniel Smith. It's in my resources page. If you have the link to my resources, it is in there. It's listed there. Okay. What is my favorite brush? Oh, I hate to play favorites. It's like playing favorites with your kids. I have a favorite too right now. All right, I'm going to wet down my watercolors. Whenever you bring out your watercolors, just give them a good wet down. All right. Oh, wait a minute. This is so nice of her to say while I'm wetting watercolors. Thank you, Tina. That is so nice. I did not pay her to say that. So I love my water. This is for watercolors. You're asking my favorite brush. Now, ignore the fact that it's, this is a Water Lily 2/0 quill brush. I just love this brush for no particular reason. Yeah, no, this is my, and by the way, don't leave it in water. You know why? Look at the barrel. It just absorbs all the water and it does this. Because guess what I did one night? I left it in water all night. It's okay. The brush still works. Quill, don't take the plastic off of this. The brush will go bye-bye. Okay? So it's a 2/0. If you go to the Brush Guys, I have a discount code. I'm an artist there. I'm a Dynasty artisan. My favorite brushes are Dynasty. Did I say Dynasty? These are the Water Lily brushes. These are for watercolors. And then, like, if you see them like this, these are the black golds. I could do a whole thing on brushes. I could talk about brushes all day long. But I don't think you want me to talk anymore. Oh, sorry. I'm going to go very, now I'm over here. But I'm just going to start. Oops. Now, when I paint, do I have a plan? My plan is, please, Lord, don't make this look bad. No, for the most part, I don't have a plan, and that's okay. Have I done a Friday favorites on brushes? I could do that, Linda. Is there only Lindas listening tonight? I'm just curious. Are there other Lindas here tonight? How many Lindas do we have in the house? All right. That looks like a flower, doesn't it? Now, let's do, trying to think. And my head is empty. Come on, baby. Bring something to light. There we go. I swear, not everybody's named Linda tonight, but if you happen to be named Linda, thank you. Welcome. Now, let's talk about watercolors. Oh, wait, Denise is here. Denise, we've been waiting for you. We've been waiting to start. Thank you. We are now going to start because Denise. Thank you, Denise. Oh, why do you use the watercolors in pans and not the ones from the tubes? Is there a reason? No, I use them both. And by the way, I make my own watercolors from tubes. I use them both. I just pull out the ones that are easiest because Yes, I do. All right. No, I use them both. I'm not playing favorites in watercolors. Now I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to come over here and, I changed my mind. I really am just like all over the map tonight, but that's okay. Sometimes you can be all over the map. I'm just dipping into every color I have. And one thing about the lives that I do is I like to tell people, oh, this is a really large brush. I like to tell people I don't necessarily have to have a plan. I don't have to know what I'm doing. It's not a thing for me. I don't actually physically know what I'm doing, but sometimes it's nice to just set your brushes up, your paints, and just paint for the heck of painting. So I don't really prep. You all know on Wednesday nights we do watercolors. I do mixed media every third Wednesday, but I don't prep. I don't provide a supply list. I usually just go off of how I'm feeling. And watercolors follow water. So these watercolors are following the water. See, they're following here. I'm letting this dry. It might go in a little bit. And I'm sorry, there are a lot of questions. You guys are doing so great on asking me questions. And I'll try to look up. Now, if I don't want that there, I will just dry my brush off and scoot it out of there. Goodbye. We're fine. We don't need you there. We don't. Hello, Alice. Oh, I love tubed watercolors. I love them. And I make my own watercolor palettes. I will share. I should do a Friday favorites on that. All right. Now this is pretty dry in here. I'm going to bump up my colors here a little bit. Okay. Now, if some of you are thinking, "Oh my goodness, this is so ugly," I agree. We're good. We're not gonna leave it like this. We're gonna carry on. We're gonna bring some more stuff in here. This feels good after a very tough day at work. Quite honestly, if y'all knew what I did for a living, it's sometimes not that pleasant. I mean, my living is art, but sometimes I'm on the hot seat. Today was one of those days. Okay. So we're just going to bunch up a bunch of random. What about purple? Do we have purple? Oh my God, for my purple level. Oh, that's too purple for me. I'm just not in that much of a purple mood. I already put purple. What am I thinking? Hold on. Let that dry. Let that dry. Oh, lots of questions about binding. Oh my God, I've been binding so many books lately. That I could do. Yes. Okay, what are these? Are these mums? I don't know. We're just going to gather some blues. I like to mix my colors, just go down the row. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Oh, this brush is just way too thick for what I'm trying to do. I don't care, but all right. Do I have any more flowers in here? I probably do. There's probably like something over here. Where's this yellow? And this yellow. And this yellow. I'll just mix them all together. And let that green go in there. All right, I'm going to get lost in this a little bit. So y'all, who's painting with me tonight? Who's got their paintbrush in hand? Who has a glass of or a cup of tea, coffee, milk, whatever you're drinking. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice odd number. As for the rest, I'm just going to go in here and lightly. I decided that even though this is not the best brush to be using for what I'm using it for, it's just kind of fun. And I want to prove that for those of you who feel like you're hitting the ugly stage, I'm going to nail it right now. So I'm just picking up like a light green. I'm road tripping tomorrow evening. Who would like to join me and go live with me? Like, I'll just do like random lives. I'm going to be driving to New Mexico. Not me physically. I'm not going to drive and do a random live. But I will just take my headphones. I'm not driving. There's no way on God's green earth nobody's going to let me drive that far. But I'm going to be going to New Mexico for the weekend. Speaking of binding, I made a really cool book. But I can't talk about it or show it. And I can't show it because we're giving it as a gift. Kind of hoping that like the person I gave it to sometimes it's not a gift from me. It's a gift from other people. I made the book, but I can't share it because that person might tune in. All right. Oh, whoops. This is going to be fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop a little bit of like black in here. Wait a minute. My color chart's turned around. What is that? this is just going to be darker. Anyway, so I made this, speaking of book binding, I made this really cool book, but I can't share it. So I'm going to New Mexico and I have a 9-hour and 43-minute car ride. Now, here's the thing about me. I have the attention span of a gnat. I don't like to sit still. I actually looked for a plane ride so I could just join them. That's a good idea. I'll take pictures. But I felt bad abandoning my troops. What? I just got an email. By the way, somebody can outbid Anne. I'm going to paint that tote and I need to know what color. I totally left that out. Sorry. If you want to email and you can beat $100, I'm auctioning that bag off. Hi, Mari. Now we've hit the uglies. We're fine. We're going to come out of it. Now, which of you are really concerned that your colors are going together and life is ending as we know it? Doreen, I will cover binding probably on a Friday favorites. We're going to stick to, I want to stick to the demo. Otherwise, I'll get off topic real easily. All right, here we go. who even knows that I'm staying on topic? I'm going to be drawing the whole time too. I figured about 9 hours. I will cover that though. I think we should do that in the next one of the next Friday favorites. Why don't I do that, you guys? That's a great. Now, do you ever lift your page up? I'm going to bind this book together. In fact, I'm going to bind this book before I go because I'm going to use the rest of this and just draw while I'm going. All right. In fact, why am I using that? There we go. So much nicer. We're going to tear it out. I'm just a big tear out kind of girl. There we go. Keep that all nice and flat. That's easier for me. Mari, we missed you. I know she's like, did you know we announced the retreat and everything? Okay. All right. She knows. I'm sure she knows. Oh yeah. I bought I've had lots of binding stuff. All right. Now, these are on my website, by the way. I sell these direct. I can ship them out even before I leave. I've got one more day before I have to get into and I'm starting at like a 0.5. And by the way, if you have Sharpies, ultra fine and fine, those will work too. We're just going to jump out of the uglies quickly. Yeah, I share just about everything. In fact, my Friday favorites, we're now doing like once a month for now, but I'll go back when my schedule is not so crazy. And I like to just sketch. I should take a video of how I sit when I'm doing this. Let's sit and just scribble, okay? Now I know this is kind of faint. I'm doing that on purpose because I swear this is the most relaxing thing I do in life right here. You are witnessing it. It's the only thing that makes me sit. My son lives in Newcastle. Where are you located? I'm in, I think that was I don't think that was for me. How old is your son? Is he good looking? Kidding. Who's scribbling with me? Who is scribbling? Yeah, I'm going to take photos of that gift. It's for my friend's mother's 80th birthday, and I kind of nailed it. Like, I don't ever say that because I'm not a good gift giver. I'm a horrible gift giver. I don't like to buy cards. I don't like giving my own painted stuff because I feel like, why would they want that? All right. But Sherry, like, how old? Good looking? Employed? Does anybody feel like they're a horrible gift giver? My family we are practical people. We are all practical people. We don't like to return things. We don't do gift receipts, and we give money. It is like, our friend is here tonight who is asking for you to paint the tote, especially for Mark's wife, Darlene. You'll know her favorite colors. Wait a minute. I gotta think. Anne, you are like, I'm loving this. I will know her favorite colors. Better not be you, Anne. All right, now what are these blobs? Is anybody thinking about the blob situation they have going on? Don't worry. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Oh my God. Who doesn't love a good blobby? Who doesn't love a good blob? And can turn a blob into something pretty. That's my teenage years. God turned a blob into something actually pretty good. I had rough teenage years. What colors did you use on Darlene's pillowcases? Who remembers my pillowcases for Darlene? Oh my God. Oh my God, I gotta dig that up. Who knows me that long? Anne. Oh my God, seriously? So can I tell the story about the pillowcases for Darlene? You guys can follow while I'm. So Darlene has been my friend. Our boys, our oldest boys, are good friends. They're best friends. Darlene has been in my life for a very long time. And on her first bout of cancer, I did not know her. That was breast cancer. On her second bout of cancer, she required a bone marrow transplant. But I did know her. She and her lovely husband, Mark, attended my second wedding. My second wedding. Not my first wedding, my second one. She was also the first person I called when I realized said second person was not, can you believe? Anne, I think Anne emailed herself and said, I want that. So here's the thing. I got to find another tote bag. I called her when I told her I was losing my mind. I was losing my mind because I married somebody and I did all of the appropriate things, the vetting, the this, they don't meet your kids. You make sure that they have the same goals. I called her in the depths of my despair, and she met me at a Dunkin' Donuts in her town, a Dunkin' Donuts. And she said to me, Tracy, you're not crazy. Do you know the word? And this word is when you're married to somebody or not married, when you're dating somebody who represents, I don't like to say the word because I feel like it is diagnosing somebody that is not, it's not my job. But I needed to know I wasn't going crazy and it wasn't me. Who is going to stand up and tell me about this bag situation? If somebody wants to type this word in, it is not you. If you're in a situation that you're mentally being taken to the cleaners and you don't know what is going on. And I was married for a very short period of time. She was there. But when she went through her second bout of cancer, I was there and she asked me to paint pillowcases for her, of all things. Pillowcases. Why pillowcases? Because she was having a bone marrow transplant. When you need a bone marrow transplant, by the way, go to the website Be The Match. She had to have a new pillowcase put on her pillow every single night in the hospital. And the reason being is because the germs, the skin, the whatever gets on there and you need a new pillowcase. So she requested that people paint pillowcases. Well, I hadn't been painting because my life fell apart and I told her, I'm sorry, I don't paint anymore. But I have an entire art studio. I'll make you a casserole. I'll do something else. I'll give you money. I don't paint. And she's like, it would mean a lot. So I literally dug out my painting supplies. I unburied my art studio. And in the depths of my despair, I figured if she can fight for her life, I've done the same. I can paint these two silly pillowcases. I think I did 3. They turned out really cute. Thank you. Sherry. Gaslighting. Yes. Diane. Thank you. Bing, bing, bing. I painted those pillowcases. I delivered them to her. I hugged her. We cried. We did all the good stuff as girlfriends. And she said, these are the most beautiful things. And she said, why are you not painting? And I said, because I don't have it in me. And she said, I assign you, as I'm undergoing my bone marrow transplant from a stranger, to paint. And I went home and I picked up this art journal that wasn't even a complete art journal. I tore all the pages up because I had painted it being married to somebody that hurt me so much. Oh my God, this is so deep. We're going to delete this after. So I painted, and that is the day that I shared on my Facebook page after 3 years of disappearing. And my business partner, Donna, said, "What the heck?" She wasn't my business partner at the time. I met her at Michael's, and she said, "Why aren't you doing this and sharing it with people?" And I said, "Because I'm not available." So that is my Darlene story, and I'm sticking to it. So if somebody can fight cancer, she still is getting her treatments. I'm going to be that person and I'm just going to do it, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Thank you. Yeah, that's my story. I think I've said it about 1,000 times, so you guys are probably done with it. Who is scribbling with me? And who is just saying, let's just create something? And that art, by the way, that art is what probably pulled me out of said, I nearly had to get restraining orders and all that good stuff that goes along with it. So if there's anybody who needs help in this world, I'm there. You're not crazy. It happens. That was it. I think I lost like 1,000 viewers right now. Is anybody scribbling? Thank you. Sue is scribbling with me. Is it balanced? Is this perfect? No. But you know what? We can find balance in this world. We can find it. Let's add a leaf. Sorry, I'm normally done by 6:30. It could be 6:45 right now, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I create from the heart. I probably exposed a little too much of that, but I don't care anymore. And if anybody is following me on social media that shouldn't be, I don't care. Okay, you guys are scribbling with me. Why? Because guess what? This is just a piece of paper. If this all goes bad, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. That's it. So I don't know how many times I've told that story, but I feel like some people just don't know. Yeah, sometimes what's that? I don't know. There was a movie one time where I was like, "Oh, you saved my life." And they go, "Oh, you saved mine right back." I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I'll never forget. I was at a Dunkin' Donuts and my girlfriend said, that was Darlene. She's like, do you realize what you're married to? And after that, I went home and I realized what I was married to. So it was the exit strategy to get out safely. It's not a heartbreaking life story. It's called life. And yes, I agree. It sounds not so great, but you know what? It is who I it is. This is a Posca white. Well, this might not be anything. At the end of the day, this might be. No, at the end of the day, it is heartbreaking, but it is not because sometimes I am there and I am part of several support groups now who help women. Who help women realize that they're not the crazy ones. I was a completely educated, divorced mom of 3 for 7.5 years, and I did what I was supposed to do and ended up marrying a monster. So they exist. And I've had friends come to me and say, what do I do? My daughter. And I'm like, you be there every step of the way and don't make them feel like they're crazy because they are not crazy. And that person is going to make them sound like they're crazy. Just be there. It's the most amazing thing to walk through. I have an amazing family. They never left my side. And said person has moved on, married another, and God bless to all involved. I'm not involved. What do we think? What do you think about the white? I'm still scribbling. Okay. I don't know what it needs. I know what it needs. Okay. It needs me to stop scribbling. I know I timed this to be done. I know there's going to be somebody who's going to comment tonight and go, I didn't need to hear your sob story. But you know what? I probably won't connect with that person. I probably won't, and I'm fine with that. Oh, I need a much thicker marker. I'm just kind of amping up my marker situation. There we go. Anne, now you're going to realize my connection to Anne. My freedom. Sorry, Anne. I'm not going to post that. Just my freedom from that person is priceless. My peace of mind means the world to me. And by the way, there is something called the price of freedom. We all pay it. But then we all can go on and do greater things in this world. And that is what we all know. Anne is my community ambassador. She does great things in this world for so many. My business partner is the other person who said, let's kick this up a notch with what you do. And she, you all know Donna. It is a total blessing to work with these amazing women. Okay, decided one thing. I switched gears. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I'm still here. Okay. I don't like to leave. I know this is going to take a minute, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. Oh, that's too dark. That's too dark. So lighten it up. Okay, hold on. Take your watercolors and go over your watercolors. You can do it. You can do it. I'm taking a green over my green and making it a deeper green. Hopefully I don't have too many spots to do that. I'm still scribbling. I just, in here, in here, in here. Use those watercolors, okay? I just flipped my watercolors around. I just went into a completely different color. So, and now I got a team of people who back me up. Isn't that cool? Oops. Hello. I'd like to stay within somewhat of the lines. I can't look like I am. Oh my God, you guys, I can't wait to eat tonight. Uh-oh. Is that a leaf? Is that a leaf? Is that a leaf? What is that? Is that the leaf? Oh, I can't tell. There we go. I don't know. I just changed it if that wasn't a leaf. Yeah. See? I just came in the step. Yeah. Kind of. Well, now. What am I going to do in the car for 9 hours and 43 minutes? I've literally looked it up and figured, what if I traveled in the middle of the night? And it's still like 9 hours and 43 minutes. All right. That helped a little bit, didn't it? Just brought it out. All right. Now I'm going to do something that goes against everything I believe in. No, it doesn't. All right. I'm going to grab one other thing. Do I have any time? I have 1 minute. I have 1 minute. I'm just going to give myself 1 minute. Who's in a hurry? Hold on. I'm looking. I got stuff everywhere. Nope, not that. Okay. I'm going to glue this down again. Okay. I do photograph this. I will try to get this on my blog tonight because otherwise, I guess I could do it on the road, right? I got portable Wi-Fi. Have really enjoyed this lesson. Thank you. I hope you did. I'm going to do one more thing to hopefully mess this up. I'm kidding. I don't want to mess it up. I do try to list my supplies. I will, oops. We're going to water this down. Okay. It helps if you tap to like the beat of your own drum. Do 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 do. All right, that's enough of that. One other thing. Oh, gotta go back to that box of stuff that I I'm now going to be mad. I'm pulling it all out of. Oops. There's no like legit. Is there anything in this? Hold on. There's nothing in there. All right. I got to find white paint. I got to find some white paint. I'm like not satisfied with that. Okay, we're done. We're done. I think we're done. Nothing like a good splatter to just like say I'm done. All right. Now, you can be honest. I'm not going to be offended at all. Who thought, oh my God, is this anybody's first time? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for hanging in. This was a lot in one. Oh, I splattered my screen. Oh, Mom, that's crazy. I have a lot. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're still listening, thank you even more. Thank you. I'm very glad you're here. That is nice. All right. Now, I'm not sure how well this tape is going to come off because now I'm just going to dry things because I don't want to go splattering and making a mess. Sometimes painter's tape loves the surface. So I'm just going to heat it up a little bit. What? Come on. Well, I splattered everything on my desk. Pull it at a 45-degree angle. Heat it up. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, love me a nice clean edge. You're also welcome. Oops. Oh. You know what I need is somebody to hold the heat gun while I'm pulling this away. Okay. You guys, once again, I am blessed by your presence and know that Tracy, you are real, and that makes the session so special. Glenda, I have met in person and personally hugged. There we go. Okay. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Let's come back. Thank you, Glenda. That's sweet. All right. Does anybody feel like I've just shared way too much tonight? Oh, sorry. That was enough. That was enough of my story. Okay. I have walked the same walk as you, only for a much longer time. I could not be more certain that leaving was the best thing to do. I am so much better off. I understand, and I'm not put off to hear somebody else's story. I think the stories need to be told to heal the heart that was broken. And also, Kathy, to know we're not alone. We are not crazy. I am saner than I've ever been in my crazy little life. So, all right. I didn't look at emails. I don't know. Anne will forward me any emails. You will probably, the best way to do this is to Venmo me. I don't want to give out my friends' private stuff, but I can send you a thing that says, here, I Venmo. Okay. This is the bag I will paint. If you want to pick out your favorite colors, I'll do it just like this. It'll not be the same because I never paint the same thing twice. If you want to pick the same color, something, I will just surprise you, but I want to know your favorite colors. Whoever is the highest bidder, I'll ask for the, it's not a bidder. I'm not putting anything out to auction. I won't be able to paint it until I return next week. Joanne, your bag will go out next week. Whatever I can do to just raise a little bit of extra money is what I want to do. Plus I have one bag left. For those who are asking, the art journals are 25% off. If you order one journal and it's like $14 for shipping, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix that, but I can't. And I can ship it for $9.95. I will refund you the difference. That's just what I do. But if you order 2 or 3 journals, they're all 25% off. These are all what I have in stock, not just this. I have stuff in stock. I have watercolor, I have mixed media, I have the pads, I have this pad. If you order, Sue Miller will know this. I just refunded the difference, but if you order 2 or 3, it's 25% off. It's the biggest discount I'll ever get. I'm turning that off probably before I leave because I don't want orders to come in over the weekend. Thank you. I'm new and I thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you. Every Wednesday, I do a free demo at 5:30. I normally don't have so much going on, but I had a backlog of stuff happening. We normally will create by 5:45. I just had a backlog because I wasn't live last week. And every third Wednesday of the month, we do mixed media. That's acrylic paints. I do mediums. I do whatever. So join me for that. I will be back next weekend after my trip to New Mexico. And I'm just gonna show this lovely lady's name one more time. If you're passing Joanne on the street, she's a very generous lady who bid on that bag last night. All right, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you so much. Thank you. Your honesty and courage is refreshing. I don't think my ex thinks that, but I finally get to share. I am who I am. All right. Thank you so much. If I didn't answer your question, you can always email me or send it to support@yourartfuljourney.com. For my Midwest people, I'm headed to Wisconsin in September. By the way, they're huge Packer fans. But they're taking me to an art thing on Sunday. Can't wait. All right. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great weekend. I'll be in New Mexico. Talk to y'all later. Karen. Oh, Karen, she's a Bears fan. All right, that's fine. I still love you all. Talk to y'all soon.